people of the internet. My name is George, the artist here at Leafy Games.
And I'm Preston, the programmer.
We have quite a bit to show you, so let's get started. This is the Weapons Specialist Part 2. The last update we did was Part 1. We just spent more time focusing on the ship-to-ship combat, like turrets. We added a nuke system. So for Part 2, we decided to flesh out what interior combat would be like and to sort of get rolling on the ball here. So first off, you can probably see in the lower right-hand corner, there's a new BRM called Your Items. It's still very temporary. We're not going to have a whole functioning item system in the future. But for now, just before we build all the GUI stuff for it, it's just a very simple list of your items. And you switch them by pressing the keys, the number keys on your keyboard. So currently I'm just, it starts with hands, which is what everyone's used to, walking around, everything like that. And you just press 2, you take out your pistol. You can see it's kind of nice, a little bobbing action going on. You can shoot it, and based on how fast you're going, you can see the accuracy gets a bit, it decreases in accuracy, which we think is pretty cool. That's a good strategy. It's still fairly simple. This isn't we're not doing that whole Call of Duty kind of thing here, but we think it's a good foundation for the future. We also have just a repair tool. It doesn't do much yet, but now instead of Q or E to put out fires or repair, you actually have to equip the correct item and just shoot it like a gun, and it'll repair the systems.
You could equip your phase pistol and actually just...
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right, yeah. So you can actually shoot these systems now. We'll get into why that's possible in a second, but I can just switch to my repair gun and just click. It's still sort of early, but you can kind of see it's repairing. And everyone's favorite, the fire extinguisher. We all, pretty much in every video, we always spray each other with the extinguisher, so there's an item for it, and I think it adds a little bit more to the game. Now instead of you barfing out and stuff, it sort of comes out of this gun.
Yeah, indeed.
So yeah, that's kind of the basics on the item system so far. We're planning on adding quite a bit more, including consumables, and of course the scanners on the way. I think back in one of our earliest devlogs, we had a really basic item system where you can actually hold 2 items at the same time. We decided to no longer pursue that route. This way it's far more simpler, and we can add more depth to each item instead of having to have
split up the figure out the controls, or we can add sort of an alt fire to each thing now, and we hope to do some pretty cool stuff with that. So, but yeah, no, we're pretty happy with it. We definitely are interested in testing out all the sort of the details, the networking, how it all works out, and what you guys think of it. So definitely let us know. And I think we're now going to move on to another part of the update involving shipboarding. So see you there.
So I'm in a little battle with a WD transport ship, which is a new combatant, new ship you'll be able to fight in 0.41, and it tests actually quite a lot. It's a good test of our new item system with the weapons, because there are essentially robotic drones on board, and it has the capability of sending them to your ship. They can teleport on your ship, and you can actually teleport on theirs as well. So I'm gonna get in a little bit of a scuffle. I'll probably get into the big turrets and take out his shields. Although my basic turrets are doing a decent job. Maybe I can get close enough. Ooh, my spread shot to actually. There we go.
So yeah, when you start to do damage to its shields and it gets low enough, there's a pretty likely chance that it'll actually try to send those humanoid drones onto your ship. And when they're on your ship, they will walk around and explore it, and if they come across a system they'll try to destroy it, or if they come across a crew member, they'll try to kill you. So it can be pretty dangerous to fight these guys, especially if you're alone.
Oh,
in fact, someone's hurting you.
I'm being shot. Okay, so they... oh god. He just shot me pretty good. But he just boarded and shot my face, so... yeah, that can happen. So do be prepared. This is probably something you want to... Oh god, there's
another one.
There's...
Looks like they have damaged your life support.
Seems like our life support is going down. We are bleeding oxygen really fast.
My goodness.
Oh god, they've taken the bridge. They've taken... Oh gosh. Got him, okay. Let's go repair life support, because...
Oh my goodness.
It seems like they were guarding life support. Well, so yeah, this is definitely something you want to crew for. I'm just trying to tackle it by myself, be Rambo style, but... yeah. So enjoy, guys. Thanks for watching.
Just so you know, you can actually board their ship and take the fight to them. We won't do it in this video, just to save you guys something, for the testers. But be warned, there's no oxygen on the ship yet, or I think at all. So you will slowly choke, and I don't believe you can actually damage. I don't think there's any system instances on their ship yet, but in the future you'll be able to board another ship and destroy their instances from the inside, which we think is kind of exciting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so let's see. I'm just gonna choke to death here, it looks like.
Yeah.
So that's a good way to end the video. We've done a couple of other improvements related to rendering and lighting. So you may notice that we're pretty fair distance from the Colonial Hub, and in previous versions of the game, players would experience some jittering, sort of a glitchiness. It's like a precision issue with the physics and rendering system of Unity. So we've done some things to overcome this, some rendering visual tricks, and essentially the ship always remains at near or at the origin, while the so it's a little complex, and I might do a blog post on the site later, but we're pretty pleased with it, and it's allowed us. We're really happy that the precision glitch is gone. It was not very pretty to look at, and I'm definitely personally pleased to not have to see it anymore. So now you can fly out to much farther away and have no issues on the inside. We're still working on some of the turrets. Still have some of this issue, so we're going to be sort of working out those kinks in the future and in future patches, and so definitely keep a lookout for that. This patch also added some, we made some changes that should fix issues for our Linux and Mac users. Our last build had some rendering issues. They were different on the platforms, but we believe this version should not have those issues. We actually had to go and use a slightly older version of Unity Core. Very slightly old, it's only a few weeks old. But it didn't have the problem, so I think they may have introduced something that is causing some issues on those platforms for us. So while they're working on that, we've decided just to roll back a little bit, and that should fix the problems. There's a couple of other, it's really quite a lot of changes we've made in this patch. The ships, you may notice that they just sort of go faster, and that's definitely the case. We've lowered sort of just the drag for physics all around. So we're still experimenting with some of the movement and speed stuff. So let us know what you think. I kind of like the faster speed. I think we'll probably be making some slight tweaks to the controls in the future to accommodate, but so far I'm really digging the sort of the freedom of it. You can really just fly around and have no weird flicker glitch stuff happen, so we're happy about that. So is there anything else we wanted to cover, George?
No, just various tweaks and improvements just across the board. Modified a few of the art assets on both of the ships. Added a few little things that hint at some of the future updates to come. And yeah, it's quite a bit. So there's just it's quite a game-changing update. So I'm sure that there'll be a few bugs. We spent probably like a week just going through tests. Internal tests and internal builds, trying to iron out most of the big problems, and we'll probably be on standby for the next few days in case any nasty things show up. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. Let us know what you think. Have a good one, guys.
Absolutely. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.